Nancy Sinclair says he was a good guy. Those Clintons and Obamas kill anyone in their way. Like, do they really? This has 493 likes. Do these people really believe this? You would think that like I would be the one to know, since we've been doing this show for so long, that we would like be able to tell. I think it's just like half and half. I think they want to believe, and it's fun to believe this, so why not believe it?
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, what do you think? What was he in the way of? He didn't even prevent Obama from like being elected. You know, like Obama still won the election.
So, rest in peace to Joe the Plumber. Do you remember Joe the Plumber?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How can you forget Six Pack Joe? Is that the same guy? Are they both the same guy, or are they two different guys?
I think Joe Sixpack is a hypothetical guy.
Oh, but Joe the Plumber became like the embodiment of him.
They're the same figure, pretty
Yeah.
much. I mean, Joe the Plumber it has like a narrower connotation. I was just refreshing myself on the Wikipedia article, and it's pretty informative here. Samuel Joseph Wurzelbacher, commonly known as Joe the Plumber, was an American conservative activist and commentator. He gained national attention during the 2008 presidential campaign season when, during a videotaped campaign stop in Ohio by Democratic nominee Barack Obama, Wurzelbacher raised concerns that Obama's tax policy would increase taxes on small business owners. He was a member of the Republican Party. After he expressed to Senator Obama that he was interested in purchasing a small plumbing business, Wurzelbacher was given the moniker Joe the Plumber by the McCain-Palin campaign. I totally forgot that it was because he was going to buy a plumbing business. He expressed interest in buying a plumbing business.
Yeah, he didn't even have one yet. He just wanted to.
Yeah, he just wanted to.
Yeah. I don't even know that. That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh, this is my buddy. John, the record company executive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Like what record company? He's like, well, not yet. You know.
Not yet. It's going to.
The actual quotes here are so funny. Wurzelbacher suggested that Obama's tax plan would be at odds with, quote, the American dream. Wurzelbacher said, quote, I'm getting ready to buy a company that makes $250,000 to $280,000 a year. Your new tax plan is going to tax me more, isn't it? I love that idea. Like, you know what the American dream is? It's something that we're all like working towards. I want to buy $1 million company, and you're gonna tax me for it, aren't you?
And yeah, what a crazy question. Well,
That's so funny.
I mean, yeah, I'm going to tax you more than you are being taxed now because you now own a business. What are you asking, bro?
Very, very funny. Like, I'm just the humble American potential business owner. I've been thinking about buying so many things lately, but like, what's even the point, you know?
Yeah. Are you going to make me register the fleet of vans again? Like after I buy this company? It's pretty fucked up, Barry.
Hey, are you struggling to get by? Buy a company, idiot. You could make $280 to $300 million a year.
Fucking idiot. Like the internet keeps telling me to buy apartment complexes. Are you still not making any money? Buy an apartment. Buy apartments. People are making so much money off apartments right now. Do you know that? Yeah,
I told you
I'm paying for one.
Yeah. The reason you're getting those ads is because you have too good of taste in like fashion and culture and shit. They think you're
I gotta stop doing that.
They think you make like 10 times as much money.
I know, and like doing things like hashtagging like frugal or something like that would not help. I gotta start telling him what a deal I got on these things. Burlington Coat Factory, Marshalls.
Okay, so yeah, R.I.P. to Joe the Plumber. I think he was kind of annoying. He also ran as a Republican, a candidate for office as a Republican. Don't wish death on him or anything like that. He just seems to be a mostly normal guy, with bad political opinions.
I respect though that he did get the bag though. He did like run the grift. He did decide I'm going to go for it. People are talking about me. Let's get that. Let me go ahead and try to do that. I respect that.
I mean, he tried. It didn't work. But yeah, let's get into the reason we're covering this is because just everybody either thinks or is pretending to think that. What do you think, Tony? What do you think the response to this is?
Was he killed, or like his death is a byproduct of the current? It's Biden's fault that he's dead, basically.
You're so close. You're basically right. It's Obama's fault that he's dead.
Obama's fault. Okay, I was gonna say, did they ask if he was vaccinated?
Vaccinated didn't come up because you get to blame this one on Obama. Why would you waste this one on a vaccine?
True.
I mean, and again, this is satire, parody, YouTube. Do not give us a warning for this. I'm just joking. This is another Obama death. See, we have all the Hillary deaths. We've had all the Clinton kill count for years. Epstein got added to that list too, probably. The Obama kill count, though, so much room to grow, so much room for potential. The chef, and then now Joe Wurzelbacher. Let me pull them up.
That's just wild that he was taken out by a drone.
Melissa Thompson. 252 says, how many suspicious deaths now? So sad. This is on Instagram, on the Newsweek Instagram comment section. Shout out to Ethan for sending this to me. How many suspicious deaths now? So sad. There are a lot of suspicious deaths attributed to Obama, especially in the Afghanistan region.
Yeah. Even the continent of Africa, like everywhere, just throughout the world, very suspicious.
Yeah, Flint. A lot of hairless children over in Flint.
Yeah,
it's awful suspicious. Nancy Sinclair says he was a good guy. Those Clintons and Obamas kill anyone in their way. Like, do they really? This has 493 likes. Do these people really believe this? You would think that like I would be the one to know, since we've been doing this show for so long, that we would like be able to tell. I think it's just like half and half. I think they want to believe, and it's fun to believe this, so why not believe it?
Yeah. Because I mean, what do you think? What was he in the way of? He didn't even prevent Obama from like being elected. Like Obama still won the election.
No, he was one of their most powerful warriors.
Yeah.
Listen to this. I'll jump ahead to this one. This was going to be the last one, but it makes so much sense. D. Peterson says God has given up on the USA and is taking his warriors home. I am not going home anytime soon, God willing, but I am not in the USA anymore either.
Yep.
Like, Joe the Plumber dying was a symbol of God's like final dismissal of humanity.
Who was the guy from the debates during the first Trump run? The guy with the glasses, Ken
Bone.
Are we gonna do this when Ken Bone dies? Are libs gonna do this for Ken Bone?
No, because didn't he turn out to like?
They forgot about that. Yes, he turned out to be a little bit of a weirdo, but they forgot about that. He was so brave. Like
no, but yeah, right here. Long shot 380 says, "R.I.P. brave man. You stood up for us when most would not." These people, like, it's so funny to. I know this is really petty. This is playing into like partisan politics, red blue politics, but it's so funny that the side that it, like, calls everybody sheep, that's part of their meme, that's part of their just the way they engage with politics, because libs used to be like that. Libs used to call, like, Bush supporters sheep or whatever. That the liberals had their moment doing it, but right now it's conservatives, and yet you're saying RIP to the brave man who asked Obama a question.
When he says stood up for most of us, they do mean the legions of Americans who plan on buying plumbing businesses.
Yeah. Or just like starting a restaurant.
Yeah. And anything. I mean, because it's like, it's not even temporary embarrassed millionaires. It's temporarily embarrassed small business owners. which is like more embarrassing. It doesn't take much to like convince yourself that you're not a sheep. Like I was at the gym today, and like everybody at the gym is wearing this clothing company called Wolves Clothing, and all the shirts say like wolf, not a sheep, leaders of men. Like we break free from the pack. I'm like, but there's like 20 of you here.
Yeah.
Like you're all of you are that? Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Listen, if you're around 20, if you're around 20 wolves, no, you're not.
Yeah, exactly. It's just so it doesn't take much to convince themselves of that.
It's funny that like you're just saying you want to kill the sheep, right? If you're a wolf, like that's kind of what you're saying. And yeah, they do this flirtation with like both the sheepdog, the protector, and the wolf. Like you need the police because more than I do, because you need the police to protect you from me. And that's why I'm a good person.
Yeah. Make it make sense, bros.
R.I.P. brave man. You stood up for us when most would not.
Yep.
Hey, man, this country needs a better quality of hero.
Were there any like good puns on like shit on like plumber jokes?
No, nothing like you're unclogging drains in heaven now, or well, it doesn't really work because you want to be respectful, and like most puns around plumbing are a bit disrespectful.
You weren't afraid to get into the shit.
R.I.P. Joe the Plumber. You were, quote, the shit, end quote. I love they just called him Joe the Plumber because he said he wanted to buy a plumbing company. That's so fucking funny to me. Yeah, I was like, Joe the Plumber, you know, he's one of those real American guys who has ambitions about buying things.
Sounds like he didn't even do it, right?
No, he was a plumber's apprentice before that, but then dropped out to like enter telecommunications or something. But maybe he made enough money in that to then be like, oh, I remember some plumbing. I'll open up a plumbing business. I'll buy an existing plumbing business.
I hope there's like real plumbers who kind of hate him.
I'm sure there are. Yeah, I'm sure there's like lib plumbers who are like, stolen valor.
Yeah.
But that's more honorable. You know, it's less honorable to steal plumbing valor than military valor, in my mind.
True.
Yeah, more conspiracy theory stuff. Dob ZDK says, quote, pancreatic cancer.
quote pancreatic cancer.
I like the scare quotes around one of the genuinely more scary things in the world.
Wait, pancreatic cancer? No way. He was a upper middle-aged white man. That never happens to that's not a thing.
It's brutal way to go.
Yeah. A common brutal way to go of something that you need to like be aware of if you're entering a certain age as a man.
SpongeBob font. Leukemia. Accord 79 says, sounds like he was taken out. See, they're just playing, right?
What part made it sound like he was taken out? Just the headline where he died?
That's all. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Those of us who are awakened can see much farther. And then Hate UX2 says the taxes killed him.
Yep. That's funny.
That is
I like that one. Because I feel that.
He was no match for the Obama tax scheme. Yeah, Bo Silo says, let the crazy theories begin. Another Putin victim. Lying crafting emoji. Crying laughing emoji. Not repeat says, no, but Clinton Obama names do come to mind. The design-centric replies, Clintons have a lot more conspiracy theories surrounding them than Putin. I love this because he was trying to dunk on libs for having Putin conspiracy theories, and people are like, no, this is real.
Well, the thing is, the word conspiracy theory doesn't mean what it used to mean anymore. Like, the joke now is that conspiracy theory is real.
Yeah.
Like, no. When they think conspiracy theory and they convolute that with like evidence or proof, they're like, oh no, there's way more proof around. There's way more things pointing towards the Clinton Obamas.
Yeah.
Like it has no weight anymore.
Yeah. Conspiracy theory means the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Means the hidden truth.
There's like a million memes that's like, oh, when all of a sudden all my conspiracy theories are right, and it's like them doing it's the Leonardo DiCaprio from Django meme.
Yeah. The slave owner meme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, when shit starts to hit the fan, go out and get yourself a conspiracy theorist friend so they can tell you what's going on.
Yeah. They know what's up. But don't ask for any of their supplies because they told you.
He's saying to cancel my Netflix account. That's crazy. Holy shit, they were right. GOP Buckeye says there's a good chance they offed him. God forbid you challenge a black man.
Yep, that's what it is. Obama did it. He said, "Hey, listen." They took it during that debate. They said, "Listen, in like 10 years, we got to take this guy out. We got to make it look like cancer."
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I would do it, at least. Yeah, etc. says, thanks, Joe, for standing up for me. I'll never forget what you did. All right, let's move on.
I bet you someone has a Joe the Plumber tattoo.
R.I.P. Joe the Plumber. I hope people have tattoos of you. That'd be a good way to be remembered.